Now, your local weather authority with Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker.
We continue the review of the winter outlook. This one I called for the coldest to be in the second half of the winter, and it wasn't even really close. The first half compared to the second half, and if you remember the winter, by the way, basically December and February were both very mild. They were actually very close to the same temperature. So it all came down to January. And the first half of January was a lot warmer than the second half. Remember the second half, that's when we had the sub-zero temperatures. We had highs a couple days that only made it into the single digits. Basically, it's the only time we had winter was in the second half of January. So that one was correct. There's my percentage at the bottom. We'll keep tracking along as we head into the day for tomorrow. Temperature-wise today, we started cold. Matter of fact, we hit 25. Very cold out there this morning. We did jump up just a little bit ago to 58 degrees. So fairly nice with a high temperature getting up to 58. That's 7 degrees above normal, but we were 8 degrees below normal, so technically slightly cooler than normal today, even though we had 58 because we were all the way down into the 20s. We've got another night with the 20s coming up in a couple nights. We'll talk about that in a second. No precipitation today. We're holding at 1.33 inches so far for the month of March. Wabash River in Terre Haute is actually coming back down now. It is right at about 12 feet there in Terre Haute. So here's what we're tracking over the course of the next several days. First of all, tonight, not as cold, still chilly, but not as cold. It's going to turn cooler again, a little cooler tomorrow. Colder than as we head into Thursday, because Thursday morning, another hard freeze, meaning we're back in the 20s again. Then a storm next week we got to watch. Actually, the pattern is going to get kind of busy, I think, as we near the end of this month and start April. Things are going to get kind of active. 58 degrees right now at the airport in Terre Haute. Pressure is pretty low, and look at these winds, 21 miles per hour. We had a lot of wind gusts today that were over 40 miles per hour. Very windy. Temperatures, though, responded. Those southwest winds bringing the temperatures up. We have a 61 Mattoon, 62 Effingham, 62 up in Champaign, so everybody getting up close to the 60-degree mark. There's a front, though, to the north, dropping in. It's going to cool us off some tomorrow and more as we head into Thursday. So we got a little dip back in the temperatures coming up. Much of the country, though, relatively calm for the time being. Here at home, not much going on. There's a front, though, slipping in from the north, and the winds will change direction with that front. Nothing showing up locally on the Dorsett Automotive Doppler radar. So overnight, as the front moves in, there'll be some cloud cover, but that's probably about all we're going to see out of that. Wind direction change, and then cooler weather will come in. As we get into tomorrow night, early on Thursday, when we get colder, there might be a few snowflakes flying around here or there as the colder air moves in. Doesn't look like anything big, though, but maybe a few little snow showers are possible as the cold air comes in. These are winds right now. These are sustained winds, west at about 20. Notice by tomorrow, the wind's direction changes to the northwest. Not quite as windy tomorrow as it was today, and the wind direction will change. Then as we get into Thursday, kind of an east wind, but not as much wind. So less wind tomorrow and even less wind as we head into Thursday. After that, there's a system on Friday which is going to bring snow north of here, Chicago, northern portion of Indiana. But for us, a front may bring a few light showers on Friday. It doesn't look like anything big. After that, next system we got to watch is probably late Monday into Tuesday. And then after that one leaves, watch this, there's another system following in behind it toward the end of the month. So things are going to get kind of busy as we round out the month of March. Forecast tonight, chilly but not as cold as last night. About 10 degrees warmer, 36 for the low. Then during the day tomorrow, a little cooler but still not bad. Not as much wind. Daytime high tomorrow at 51. And then after that, the coldest day is going to be coming up on Thursday after a morning low in the 20s. We're only going to be in the 40s for a high. Friday looks good. Weekend actually doesn't look bad. Showers, maybe even some thunderstorms by early next week.